Well, today I get to read you my favorite book, and all of you are in a reading group, and this is about reading. And the title is Wolf! Exclamation mark. What's this word, everyone? Wolf. And here is the cover. Now I want you to take a minute and look at the cover, because you're going to tell your partner what you think the story is about. So looking it over, don't say. Okay, whisper to your partner what you think the story is going to be about. Okay, looking back up here, so you have some good hypotheses, some good guesses, and you are thinking this story is going to be about?
A wolf reading a story.
It's going to be about a wolf reading a story. And put your thumb up nice and low if you had a different idea. And you were thinking it's going to be about?
The same.
The same. Anybody has a different idea? And you were thinking? So you think it could be about some wolves and some eating some pigs, like some other stories about wolf and pigs? That would be good. Anybody else? Yes? So the wolf is telling a story to make them happy. Well, this is a wonderful story about Becky Bloom. So let's see what happens in the story. Now, after walking for many days, a wolf wandered. He came into a little quiet town. And he was tired and hungry, and his feet ached. They really hurt. And he had only a little money that was for emergencies when everything was bad. Now, he remembered there's a farm outside of this village, outside of this little town. I'll find some food there. So, twos, tell your partner what you think the wolf is going to do. Twos, tell your partner what you think the wolf is going to do. Excellent. Good. Put your thumb up if you have a good idea. So what are you predicting that the wolf is going to do? He's going to go to the farm and eat the pigs. We'll see if that comes true. Put your thumb up if you had a different prediction. You were thinking he's going to go to the farm and read a story like he did on the cover. Well, let's see which of those might be true. Did he eat the pigs or did he read a story? Well, as he peered, as he looked over the farm fence, he saw a pig and a duck and a cow reading in the sun. Now, the wolf had never seen animals read before. I'm so hungry, my eyes are playing tricks on me. I surely can't see animals that are reading, he said to himself. But he was really very hungry and didn't stop to think about it for long. The wolf stood up and he took a deep breath. And let's see what he did. Think about what you think he's going to do. And he leaped at the animals with a howl. Ah-woo! 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 Now the chickens and the rabbits ran for their life. But the duck, the pig, and the cow didn't budge. They didn't move at all. What is that awful, terrible noise? Complained the cow, said the cow. I can't concentrate on my book. I can't think about what's in my book. Just ignore it. Don't pay any attention to it, said the duck. Now I want you to think, if all of these animals ignored, didn't pay any attention to the wolf, what might the wolf do? Think for a minute. Okay, tell your partner what the wolf might do when they ignored him. Go. Okay, looking up here. Now, you got to be thinking, what would a wolf normally do if these animals totally ignored him? Put your thumb up if you have an idea. And you're thinking he might?
Because they're not
Him. Yes, ignoring him.
And he's gonna eat them.
He might eat them because they're ignoring him. That's a very good idea. Absolutely. Put your thumb up if you had a different idea. You were thinking.
I was thinking that he was gonna read with them because they're annoying him, and then
So they're kind of annoying him, so he's going to join him and read with them.
when they're not looking, he's gonna jump out and read them.
He is going to be so sneaky, so he's going to pretend and read with them, and then they're not looking, paying attention. He's so annoyed, good use of words, he's going to eat them. Well, let's see if any of that happens. Well, the wolf did not like to be ignored. "What's wrong with you?" growled the wolf. "Can't you see I'm a big and dangerous wolf?" "Oh, I'm sure you are," said the pig. "But couldn't you be big and dangerous somewhere else? We're trying to read. This is a farm for educated animals, animals that can read and write." "Well, now be a good wolf and go away," said the pig, giving him a big push.
And then he's like in his eye.
Now, I know, look at what happened. Now tell your partner what a wolf might usually do when given a big push. Tell your partner what he'd usually do given a big push.
Go back and push him.
Yes,
He's gonna come back.
excellent. Looking up here, you said, well, I think the wolf would
Went back and push him back.
push them back. That might be very wolf behavior. Nice and low like this shows we got an answer. Yes, what he might do. He might eat them. And last idea, he might
Get angry.
get angry. Well, let's see. Now, the wolf had never been treated like this before. Educated animals, the wolf repeated, said again and again to himself. This is something new. Well, then, I'll learn how to read too. And off he went to school. Now, the children found it strange to have a wolf in the class, but since he didn't try to eat anyone, they soon got used to him. The wolf was serious. He really wanted to learn to read, and hard-working, he'd practice a lot. And after much effort, after much trying, he learned to read and write. Soon he was the best in the class. Now, where do you think he might go back to, everyone?
The farm.
The farm. Let's see. There he is. Quite satisfied, feeling really good about himself, the wolf went back to the farm and jumped over the fence. I'll show them, he thought, and he opened his book and he began to read. Run, wolf, run. See, wolf, run. Run, wolf, run. See, wolf, run. You've got a long way to go, said the duck, without even bothering, without even looking up. And the pig and the duck and the cow went on reading their own books, not the least impressed. They did not think he was very good. So tell your partner where you think the wolf is off to now. Talk it over with your partner. Okay, excellent. So looking up here, put your thumb up if you have an idea. So where is he headed? Where do you think? To school. Raise your hand if you're thinking he's going back to school. Okay, but some of you had different ideas. Put your thumb up if you had a different idea of where he's going. I heard that you said he was going to school, but he was going to read harder books so he would be better. Well, let's see what he does. Well, the wolf jumped back over the fence and ran straight to the public library. And he studied long and hard. He read a lot of dusty old books. And he practiced and he practiced and he practiced until he could read without stopping. They'll be impressed with my reading now. They'll think I'm really good, he said to himself. Of course, where's he headed, everyone? Back to the farm. the wolf walked up to the farm gate and knocked. Knock, 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 knock. And he opened the 3 little pigs. And he began to read. Once upon a time there were 3 little pigs, and one day their mother told her to go out. Oh, stop that racket, stop that noise, interrupted the duck, said the duck. You have improved, you have gotten better, remarked the pig, said the pig, but you still need to work on your style. The wolf tucked his tail between his legs and slunked away. Tell your partner where he's going to learn how to read better. Okay, so looking up here, he is, look, everybody eyes here. You think he is going?
He's going to
He's going back to the library to practice some more. He's going
to the school, and then when school's over, back to the library.
Oh, he's going to school and the library, and
He's going to the public,
Attention
the
staff and
biggest
students,
public
we will not be
library
having
where
computer
there's
lab
giant
today during
bookshelves
lunch
up to the
or
ceiling.
recess. No computer lab at recess today.
excellent. Looking here. But the wolf wasn't about to give up. He counted the little money he had left and he went to a bookshop. And he bought a splendid, really wonderful news story book. His first very own book. He was going to read it day and night, every letter, every line. He would read so well that the farm animals would admire him. They would think he was really, really good. Well, now, of course, where is he headed, everyone? Back to the farm. Ding dong, rang the wolf at the farm gate. He lay down in the grass, made himself comfortable, made him feel real good in that grass. And he took out his book and he began to read. He read with confidence. He was sure of himself. And passion. He had a lot of energy as he read. And the pig and the cow and the duck all listened and said not a word. Each time he finished a story, the pig, the duck, and the cow asked if he would please read another. Well, so the wolf read one story after another story. 1 minute he was Little Red Riding Hood. Next he was a genie, a magic person emerging, coming out of a lamp. And then he was a swashbuckling pirate. This is so much fun, said the duck. He's a master, he's so good, said the pig. Why don't you join us on our picnic today, offered the cow, asked the cow. So they went on a what, everyone? A picnic. So they all had a picnic. The pig, the duck, the cow, and the wolf. They lay in the tall grass and told stories all afternoon. And we should become storytellers, said the cow suddenly. We could travel around the world, added the duck. We can start tomorrow, said the pig. And the wolf just stretched out in the grass. He was happy to have such wonderful, educated friends. Isn't that a good story?
Yeah.
Just like second graders learning to read, where you have to learn how to read fast, and then you have to read accurately, and you have to read with expression. Excellent.